Hey guys, welcome back to Shredcraft RC. I'm Cam, and today I want to get back into drifting. So for most of you know that have been following the channel for a while, you know that I'm really into RC drifting. I wanted to bring you guys along for an average track night down at Scale Science, my local track. So let's go ahead and get the pit bag packed up and head down to Scale Science. So Scale Science is located here just outside of Denver, Colorado, and it features a polished concrete track. So with this one, I just kind of wanted to share what it's like going to Scale Science if you've never been, or if you've never been to a track night before. I know the first time that I went, I was pretty nervous, didn't know what to expect, wasn't sure if I was going to know anyone there, and I'm kind of an introverted person naturally. Just remember, everyone at the track was new at one point in time, and everyone's learning every time they're down driving. Just about everyone's willing to help out the new guy get out on track. So make sure if you have any questions, you ask them. One of the nice things to have at a track, especially being a first timer in the hobby, is having some locals there that are friendly and always willing to offer advice and helpful tips to get beginners out there on track, getting into the train and mixing it up with a bunch of the local drivers. Dan and Raquel are those people. Every time I go, they're always so friendly and so helpful, and I just wanted to showcase some of their builds and some of the nice things they do at the track. So I tried to get them on camera, but you know how things go when you're at the track. Everyone's chatting it up and mixing it up. So I'll insert some of those clips here. Nice. Along with some of the driving clips that we had, getting doors like we always do. And then here I wanted to showcase some of their chassis. Raquel is actually driving one of my RDX Scarab conversions, and she said it herself, it's one of her favorite cars to drive.
The Scarab.
Like the Scarab?
Yeah.
Nice. And then her other car is a stock RDX that she absolutely shreds with and keeps up with anybody on track and lays down some of the cleanest lines I've ever chased. And then Dan is a loyal driver to the MC1 platform. And if you saw my channel a couple of years ago, I actually had an MC1 before I switched over to the RDX, and he has his chassis absolutely dialed. And then the cool thing about these two is that they swap bodies between the same chassis. So one night we'll be driving behind their JZX 100 bodies, and then the next night we'll be driving behind their BRZ bodies. And for me, I was telling them it's like a total mental game because the JZX has a long bumper, so the transitions are a little smoother and longer. Maybe you initiate a little earlier than you would, say, compared to the BRZ, where the BRZ body, or I should say FRS, Toyota GT86 body, has such a short rear bumper overhang that they're able to whip it in really late and get really close to the wall. And when I'm driving my S15, I have a large bumper overhang here, so I can't transition like they can in those smaller body cars. So it's definitely always a mental game, and I know I've had a couple people here on the channel reach out and ask if I notice a difference between driving between different bodies, and the answer is 100% completely yes. And I was asking those guys the same question, if they had to tune their brains to transfer from driving from the long body to a short body, and they were telling me the same thing. I think everybody, when you get back on track, especially from driving one body to another, you notice the difference. But yeah, I just wanted to share an average track night experience with you guys and check out some of this footage. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. hope you guys enjoyed some of that footage and kind of showing you around what it's like down at Scale Science during an average night at the track. Just remember that if you're introverted like me, kind of shy, just know that a lot of other people at the track are as well. But everyone down there is always willing to help, and you can ask almost anyone a question and they're willing to answer and help you out. So if you're a new guy, like we all once were, don't be too afraid, don't be too shy. Just remember that it's a hobby, and everyone down at the track's usually in it for the same thing, to go have some fun with their friends and their toy cars. And that's what is so cool about this hobby, especially on the drifting side of things. There's not a lot of secrets kept between drivers as far as setups or tuning or helping each other out. Everyone seems to be really open and willing to help, because the more cars there are on track, the more fun it is to drive around and whip these awesome little drift cars around. Just want to say thank you guys for watching. Make sure you let me know what you think down in the comments below. Make sure you check out some of the other videos on the RC drifting playlist, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see and you want to see more RC drifting content. I'm Cam with Shredcraft RC, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.